refreshment in the broadest sense for, those of us who have been at this for a long time, with what I think of as the how do you stay fresh in that can problem, which is, I am now encountering things that I've encountered for 30 some years. And it's really important to be keeping current on the way things change in the nonprofit world, but also to refresh my ideas and see whether things I've been saying are actually not really true or whatever. And I think that's something. You encounter people whom you wouldn't encounter in any other way, who have come into the practice at different times, who have come into the nonprofit community in different ways. And so it is a constant education. And, it's hard to do better than that. It's hard to decide which of ACN's resources are the most valuable, because I really do, kind of use them all. But for me, it's participation in the committees, because it does introduce me to different people, people with different skills and to different ideas. In some ways, it's hard to think of the committees as resources. It's much easier to think, oh yeah, there's the website. And of course I use the website. And of course I use the request for proposals that come through, all of that. But the thing that is the most enriching is working on teams with my fellow consultants. Engage. You will get out of this exactly what you put into it. So the more programs you go to, the more teams you participate on, the more times you consider running for board until somebody finally says, yes, you have to do that. You can't just consider it indefinitely. I mean, the more of those things that you do, the more valuable this will be to you. You will become a better consultant, and you will certainly become a better known consultant. And so many of us are sole practitioners or, in small organizations where we don't have a big marketing budget. The way people find out about us is to work with us and then, say to somebody else, wow, I worked with Trisha and she was dynamite. You definitely want her on this next project. And so that is the thing I would say, particularly to new members who are new consultants, but also to new members, particularly those out of town, who are just getting to know the organization, because it is diverse and it is large, and it does have sort of hidden corners. I mean, they aren't intended to be hidden, but they are. You might not think to yourself, oh yeah, being on the membership committee would be a big help to me, until you start being on the membership committee and discover that it gives you the excuse to call everybody else in the whole organization, or whatever it might be. So, engage. Ian Forster says, only connect.